All right, welcome to a quick walkthrough of my preferred nutrition tracking app, MacroFactor. Tons of features here to get into, but I'm going to cut to the chase and get to three main scenarios in which you might be using this to track a meal. So if we want to log a meal, let's say it's something we already know the macros of, like a pre-prepared meal. For that, we can use the quick add feature, and we're going to go down to the plus icon at the bottom of the screen and to the yellow icon on the right hand side here that says quick add. So if we know what the macros are already, let's say 36 grams of protein, 14 of fat, and 42 carbs, we simply enter those and it will sum the calories for us. That adds up to 438 calories. If we want to name this, maybe it's something we're going to reuse in the future. Maybe we've got multiple of this particular pre-prepared meal, then we can add it there. So from there, we're just going to go to log foods. And when I go to my food log down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you can see where it has showed up on my food log for that day. So the next scenario is where I might be tracking something that has a barcode associated with it. So that can be anything from, a bag of carrots, a Fairlife protein shake, some olive oil. In this case, quickest way to access that is through this barcode scanner icon to the bottom right, near where it says search for a food. If I pull that up, that's going to pull up my camera, and it's going to allow me to scan a barcode. And it's quite quick and responsive. It pulls it up. Chocolate nutrition shake by Fairlife. Macros match what's on the nutrition facts label. And from there, I can simply add that to my day. And there it is. So another example of that would be this bottle of olive oil that I have here. In this case, it's going to pull up one portion or serving size according to what's on the label. So that is about 15 grams or 1 tablespoon's worth. Maybe I'm tracking and I have weighed out the grams of olive oil that I'm using. Maybe I only use 10. Maybe I didn't need the full tablespoon. And so I would simply edit that part of the portion size to the unit of measurement that I want and click add. Then we also have the option to use the AI features of the app, which are not perfect, but are getting better all the time. So for this, I would also go to the barcode scanner, and I can, on the top middle here, hit AI. And this will, if I were to hold this up to a plate of food, then it would estimate the calorie content of that meal. You would also have the option to edit those macros if you don't feel like that estimate is accurate. So I recommend testing it out, seeing what your thoughts are. I look forward to hearing your feedback on it. And then lastly, we also have the option to search for a food, and it will pull up the foods that you most often use at that time of day. So you can see some of the foods that frequently appear in my diet right here. So this makes it super convenient. Most of us have dietary patterns that are pretty consistent, and so I can simply choose from there if it's something that I've had fairly recently, but maybe it's not. Maybe I want to look up some strawberries, right? And I put in strawberries fresh, and then I have the option to choose my unit of measurement. This can be varying options here, volume, weight, but grams is preferred if I'm using a food scale, and I would simply enter in, say, 100 grams of strawberries and hit log foods to add that. So those are a few of the most common ways that you would add foods in MacroFactor to track your calorie intake.